Alright, let's see how we do with the pineapple margarita sipping, coconut gold chain having, surfboard riding, palm tree slinging, water gun having, rubber ducky riding. Bad boy. King Groot in the building. Slide to the back. Hit him with a rubber. Hold on. Ooh, hit him with a rubber ducky, and we got back to the first kill because the cooldown out of this lit. Yeah, my rage proc is off a little bit. Yeah, proc's a little off there. Come on, come on, come on, Root. Root. Well, technically, he was rooted. And he is a tree, so he does have roots, but it's a little all over the place, huh? Yeah, that was decent, but damage not looking as hell as I would want it to. Alright, let's see how we do with the coconut gold chain having, rubber ducky riding, palm tree slanging, water gun spraying. Bad boy. Gonna try to reposition herself after every rotation. What are you doing? Slap them with a rubber ducky. Long Groot. Blood pressure. Love to see it. Sliding. Nice. We're able to sit in the tier 3 and use that for the stun immunity. Nice. I wonder if I could get more damage than what I have right now. Not bad, not bad, not bad. We'll see what this puts us at. 7 mil? 7 mil for a level 80 Groot, and he doesn't have any Odin's blessings on him. Let's see what that puts us. Not too bad, not too bad. We're at 89, obviously. These people here have him at tier 4, I think. Actually, yeah, like we're literally just outside of top 50, which is not too shabby. If you take a look at my Groot build, let me show you. We ain't got no Odins or nothing, right? So this is pretty good. I'm saying I'm ranked 252 and I was able to get to rank 89. That's actually solid. Sadly, we're not going to get inside top 50 this time around, but it is what it is. And they made sure Groot was the one that you get crystals for. Salute to these megalodons. But I'm trying to save some materials. Alright, so this section of the video is for that one guy that actually likes Groot and wants him to use his full potential. And is going to use him as a DPS, and a support. This is for you. So we're gonna test out the old uniform for Groot and then compare it to the new one. Now, I like the fact that the old Groot has some decent tracking, and it's a partial iframe at the beginning and a partial at the end, so it's actually not too bad. It has more, I would say, survivability in it than what he has now, where he just stands around and blasts with the water guns. But we'll see how the damage shakes out. Now I have a rage on him right now, but you can use him with an energy or a destruction. I just figured a rage because we're going against Gore, and he's kind of annoying. He moves around, guard breaks you a whole bunch, so I figured might as well just make my life a little easier instead of trying to keep a proc, which the proc's not that hard to keep, but it is what it is. Let's try and get rid of these roaches. Okay, I don't like that I'm trapped in a skill though after the enemy is dead. Yeah, and I can't go to the other ones. Okay. You did. Like, cool. Light work. Start a little blasting. We'll go ahead and just toss up the tier 3 there. Alright. Let's go. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Anyways. Don't mind me, guys. Don't mind me. I have problems. Don't die, Groot. Let's pop that 20% on your thief. Do your dash. Yeah. Boom. Boom. Go ahead and just use that. And don't run away. Scared. He backed up. He got scared. I will say this is still to this day, one of the fights that I dislike the most. Goddamn. Bro, like there's just so much chaos, and the patterns in which Gore moves and stuff, still one of my least favorite boss fights. So that was 302. Okay. By the way, before you guys crucify Groot for taking so long, this stage doesn't allow you to use any offensive supports like Valkyrie, Shuri, any of that, and even strikers. I think we have like 2 people that can give us physical attack at the most. Oh, yeah, we hitting harder. We're hitting harder. Don't you dare move. Stand and take it. We got guard broke, you know. Get the heel going. Sipping pina colada. Anyways. Hold on. Okay. Come back into the center. Oh yeah, Groot's cooking up. He's cooking up. Couldn't quite push through the first phase without the roaches, but you can see the difference. Or at least I see it. Yeah. Trying to save the 5th, but these roaches taking their time spawning. I'm gonna have to Blast them. The smithereens. Alright. Easy peasy. Still looks like it's gonna take me about 2:30, so there might only be like a 30-second difference between the uniforms. Still 30 seconds less having to deal with this bastard. Again, most of y'all not gonna use Groot as a DPS, but I like having options. And I will eventually tier 4 Groot, I'll tell you that. The reason I won't do him now is just because I did so many and I'm kind of running low on mats, and I want to see who comes next, and I want to have the ability to tier 4 who I want if somebody like solid drops. But like, look at that damage. That was beautiful. that was beautiful. So like, solid like 45-second difference. What's up, my guy? Holla at Zaddy Groot, man. Anyways, ladies and gents, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. I don't want to keep you guys too long. I just wanted to show some more love to my guy, because I think they actually did decent with this uniform, you know? If they had just given him like debuff removal, even if it's specifically for all aliens, I would say this would make this uniform a lot better, you know, or bump up the healing a bit more, but we know that's not gonna happen. So what you see is unfortunately what you're gonna get from this version of Groot. I don't think it's too bad. It's just, you know, up to whether or not you have use for him. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.